Morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm gonna try to get a readout. I'm gonna try. I'm holding all sorts of stuff to calm the energy. Okay. Um, hi. Can you hear me right now? Okay. Not staticky or nothing? Oh, I am distorted? No. All right. Let me see. I doubt my headphones are going to work with this, guys, because it's my energy, but I'm not gonna bother doing it if I'm distorted. Okay. It's almost like I'm not. So hold on. All right. So it's getting clearer. I hope so. I don't think this is going to make a difference, um, but I'll try. My other electronics wouldn't even go on for me. Okay, so oh, these aren't mine. Can you hear me with these on? Wait, I'm clear now. I'm not on an Android. I'm on one of my other laptops. Let me know if it gets distorted because there's no point in me really doing this. Okay. I don't know if I can handle somebody else emailing me saying to fix my electronics because what I want to do is not be the nicest person when I email that person back. So I haven't been. I'm going to tell you right now, there's no reason to email me and tell me that my voice is distorted and to fix my electronics. Okay? Don't do that. It's super annoying. And like, I don't have 80 messages under the video telling me it's distorted. Like, yeah, no kidding. Okay. I'm not trying to get my energy all worked out, but please don't do that. There's no reason to do that. Okay. So I want to try to get this eclipse readout. It's just the energy. It's absolutely ridiculous. You know, it's my phone's doing the same thing. I couldn't even watch TV yesterday, guys. My TV was like, you know how like when you see video or whatnot and it's like all blurry and I mean my TV was doing it. So there's no way around it. And trust me, I have lots of videos to get out, so this is very inconvenient for me. Okay? So has nothing to do with my electronics. So please don't email me and do that. So anywho, I'm gonna get to the reading in a minute, but this whole 11/11 solar eclipse thing, okay? Hi. It's been preparing us for the last 6 months for these final push-throughs halfway through the year, okay? To guide us in the direction we needed to be, to prepare us for this, prepare us to heal, prepare us to prepare our self-worth, prepare all this stuff, okay? So this is it. We're at the ass end of this where our life is going to change, okay? Truly for the better. You know, a lot of people aren't going to want to take their new direction, this, and that, because they're going to be like, well, what would people think? Don't do that shit, okay? Go with the change. This energy shift was for that reason. If you had to leave, you had to leave. Yeah, I don't know why it's happening to me, but I don't know if the universe is just trying to shut me down right now because I know, I mean, not shut me down from doing this, but shut me down temporarily while I ascend and do all this other stuff, because all this stuff's about to hit me. What direction I'm going to go, what I'm going to do, who I'm working with, okay? So there's nothing I can do about that. It is what it is, guys, okay? So thanks, Monica. I was just saying that to everybody, that people keep telling me it's not clear and this, and this. But I mean, I have certain rocks out, stones. It doesn't matter, okay? It's just, I probably meditated for a good 5-10 minutes before I came on here and just was like, please let me just have a clear reading. Like, everybody needs it, you know what I mean? Like, so I think they're going to give me this one clear reading. And I don't know when I'm going to be able to come on next because of the energy. You know, I'm going to try, you know, obviously, but I just want everybody to start going with the flow. You know, we got to ride the wave. It is what it is. There's no way around it. Okay. And that's that. All right. So there was a reason why the last 6 months have gone down the way they have gone down. Okay. So I'm not even, it's lucky if it even lets me into my email. Okay. Guys, I gotta wait. I have so much energy coming through my hands with my stones. I gotta wait until it subsides before I start reading cards. Because the cards will mess it up instantly if I don't balance out the energy real quick. Well, see, that's just it too with my messages, because some people hear them clear as day and then others don't. And when that happens, it really is the universe's way of you not being able to handle that message yet. And I know it sounds nuts, but for some reason, if you can't understand and comprehend certain things, there's no point for you to hear that message. Okay. And I know you want to hear the message and it might not seem that way to you, but in all reality, when things come distorted, it's not your time to hear the message. As simple as the message may be, people don't understand that. Like, some of my videos can be clear as day, but then they don't hear a damn word. Or I go to send a video and it takes 2 weeks to get to them. Okay. And if it gets to them, they can't even understand what I'm saying until a couple days later when they go in and watch it again. See what I'm saying? Like, if you're like a mental mess and I'm trying to break things down and they know you're only going to pick up on one thing, they're not going to let you hear the whole message yet. You have to be ready to hear what it is they want you to know. And that's just how that works. Because when I went back to watch my video yesterday with all the things, with the weekend energy, I could hear it clear as day. And then I felt the need to go and listen to it again. And I could hear my voice being distorted, but I can also hear other people. And it's not negative energy. It's everybody wanting to, it's all spirits wanting to give a message at one time. Okay. I can't stop that. So it's just, it is what it is. My energy is strong, guys. Okay. To the point where it's hard for me sometimes. This is all new and I'm on a new path. Like, it's about to start. And I just got the goosebumps and I don't even quite know what that is yet, but I know it requires a shit ton of energy. Like, holy crap, I wish you could see these goosebumps. But like, what I'm about to do next is going to require my amount of energy, and there's no electronics that, not one, you know, even the best electronics are going to mess certain things if the message isn't meant to go out. And of course, messages are meant to go out, guys. Okay. But it's for who to hear them. Okay. So, I'm almost ready. Because as soon as I pick up those cards, forget it. So I kind of want to talk about a few things before I even do that. And I can feel you guys' anxiety too. And I'm trying to like have it subside, which is, this is a whole new thing too. I've always been an empath, but it's literally different when you're feeling somebody else's energy that's not yours. You know, so I don't know. I think I've been doing a heck of a good freaking job with my own energy. Some ups and downs, some anger, but I'll work through that. Yes, I do take spiritual baths. Are you kidding? I'm a fishy. Give me all the water. And not to mention, I've been going to a shit ton of concerts, and I can't even tell you, like, even at some of my concerts, like, and I doubt it has anything to do with me. It's just, it's being outdoors, but like microphone checks, like certain stuff won't even work with them. You know what I mean? I have people staring at me. It's like I go stand it with my crowd, and it's like I'm a freaking magnet right now. Okay. But I'm not staying in the house. I'm not. Frig that. I just got the goosebumps. Spirit's probably like, yeah, she's not. All right. We can't, you know, you're not going to be able to shut me down. Not like that. All right. They can absolutely shut me down. But if they really wanted me shut down, I'd be shut down. And I'm telling you right now, the only reason why they're letting me do this is because of the way I was praying and meditating to get this out and get this through for you guys. Okay. And that's that. It doesn't work with private videos. It doesn't work with certain stuff. So people who are on today watching this video is meant to watch it, because I guarantee later certain people will go to watch this and they're not going to hear a damn thing. Okay. So it's pretty much, you know, I want to say it's for everybody, but I don't know how that's going to work. So make sure you guys, with this eclipse tomorrow, know the solar eclipse, like it's, I want to say no big deal. I mean, it's a big deal. You know, it's the 11/11. It's a portal. It's things like that. But like, don't look at it like. Just look at it in a very positive way. You know what I mean? Like, I even like this morning, I was like, my car window, new car. Okay, the windows won't even go up. Okay, the radios back and forth, on and off, on and off. So right now, if it rains later, my car windows are down in a brand new car. Okay, that's how effed up my energy is right now. Okay, that my electronics in my car are malfunctioning. Okay, so there's that. So it's not my electronics, ladies and gents. Okay, it's my freaking energy. And it was pretty cool though. I was like, after my whole window thing, I was standing in line at the light with Dunks, and there was this car in front of me, and the license plate just caught my eye. It was 444410, and I was like, I know what all the fours are, and it's like where you just, it's a pause in your life, but because your life is about to change so damn, I got the goosebumps. Your life is about to change so damn drastically, and it's going to happen like that in a blink of an eye. And am I going to have the balls to do what I'm about to do next type thing? Okay. I wish you guys could see my goosebumps. It's insane. That's how I'm telling you. I know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I'm going. But that's how my energy is right now. Okay. Like my car windows won't go up. So if it rains, seriously, do I literally have to get a top out of my shed and put a top over my car? I mean, it's insane. That's how crazy my energy is. Okay. So whatever comes your way, oh, that's my daughter. Whatever comes your way, you have to be okay with. Excuse me, Max. Excuse me, Max. Hi. Hi. Come on. Okay. I'm in the middle of a reading. Can I call you back? All right. It sounds good. You sleep good? All right. I love you. All right. Bye, sweetie. So, let me shut this off because I thought it was off. Wait, no, it was off. See what I'm saying? But Spirit, you guys probably don't even hear me. I'm like, let me shut that off so we don't get interrupted. And my ringer was actually off, but you all heard my ringer, right? Want to know why? Because it was my daughter. So that's what I'm saying. So let's, bigger and better things, okay? Butter pecan flavored Dunkin' Donuts. Absolutely. Sure the frig is. It sure the frig is. And I actually got extra butter pecan today. I knew I have a concert later too. Not like I needed the extra energy, but I needed it. We all have our ups and downs, okay? Trust me. Like, I'm definitely not hitting rock bottom, but I feel like things are only getting better for me, but like you still have rock bottom moments, okay? Because you just do. It doesn't have to be just financial. It doesn't have to be just love. It doesn't, you know what I mean? We all go through something that needs to be recognized. What concert? I'm going to 311 in the Collective Soul. So there's that, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna attempt to do a read now because I can feel the balance. I'm balanced out now. Okay. But is there anything that you guys have question about the clips? Anything? Like, I want to be able to get to those in case the cards don't really go through. Like, I'm trying to just make sure things are really balanced right now, putting certain stones on the deck. Okay. But that's how crazy my energy is right now. My ring is off and it still went through. Curious about the changes that are coming. They're just gonna come in, honey. But it's good to be curious. Okay, that's an awesome thing. They're just coming. Okay, so just go with it. Why the ex trying to return? Well, just because you're dealing with Mercury retrograde and you're also dealing with Mars retro. Okay, so it's things that need to be addressed. You don't have to take it. Okay. Reconciliation will occur. But here's the thing: what people don't understand about this whole reconciliation, and a lot of people are not going to like this, but I'm going to tell you, reconciliation is when you guys first initially meet. You all have already been reconciled. Okay, it's coming into union. It's a big difference. Okay, to get there, and it's coming, but it's not going to be rainbows and bubblegums. Okay, but just so you all know, when that reconciliation card comes out, it's kind of like that can be a brand new person that you're going to be reconciling with. It could be a best friend. It could be somebody. It's somebody you probably never even met, and it doesn't even have to be a lover. Okay, that's what reconciliation is. The minute you guys meet, because you've already had a past life, nothing's a coincidence. You meet who you're supposed to meet. That's already a reconciliation. Okay, that's why I wish there was more readers that spoke it how it really was. So that way we're not sitting here wondering when it's coming, how it's coming, if it's coming. Like, I can't stand that shit. I don't want to get myself up. But just so you all know, you've already reconciled with this person. The minute you meet again in this life is reconciliation. That's it. Thank you, Kai. Good. You shouldn't care about the outcome, okay? Because that's what messes up the future. All right? Honestly, it really does. All right? And it's 11:11 right now. I'm not 11:11, but there's 111 people watching. There was 11 thumbs up. It's all just going nutty right now. But that's what the reconciliation is, okay? So coming into union is different, because even when you come into union, you come back together. It's not a complete union. So say you stop talking today, okay? The real connect in the union is not going to take place for a few months until the two of you are on the same page. Because there's no way, if you come back together today, and you're working on it slowly, like we've been talking about in our readings, the real union doesn't take place for a couple months. I grabbed the wrong headphones. I don't want to swap them out because they're working, but the little pieces of the earbud are off. My daughter pulls them off. It's like, what are you doing? But Joyce, you're cute. But that's what it is. I know you say that the sound is good right now. I'm still trying to balance out my energy right now. I have different stones on my deck that I'm gonna use. So I have to I gotta switch this out real quick, and then I'll probably start in like 5 minutes. I'm glad the sound is good, but as soon as I pick up the deck, the energy shifts. So I'm adjusting it to my energy right now. I had this on my deck. I had this in my hands. Okay, so now I just gotta do a quick swap and balance out the energies. No, Deja, I've had these. It's no matter what electronic I use. Okay, I meditated a lot for this one, and I know I have to balance out my energies. I have to get my energies right in order for this to go down. And it's not just all on me. All right, so, but I know I have to balance my energy out real quick before I pick up the deck. I have every crystal around me, guys, and it has nothing to do with certain crystal. It's just straight up energy. So that reconciliation already took place, like I was saying, and it's important for you guys to know that, because you guys see the reconciliation card and it's like, yay! It's like, nah, that already took place. Okay, if you think about it, you've been hearing the same storyline for months and months. That's because this is the time we're being prepared for. This is the second half of the year. Like, this is it. Like, it's coming. Okay, I got the goosebumps. Like, you've been being prepared for this. All right, and it's hard to prepare for this, but this is how this is. Okay, this is how that is. Okay, it's coming, and it's how you approach it. It's how you work with it. So you've all already came into union. Okay, so when you start talking, you start working on certain things, it's still going to take a couple months before you're fully connected and on the same page. Okay, you can't just forget and move on. It's not like that. If it was like that, that would be nice. It's not, though. You know that. So don't self-sabotage your own thoughts, please. The whole life coach thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what direction I'm going in. I know speaking. I know it's a lot. There's certain directions, and I will tell you, it's like, it's massive changes. Massive. This is just the beginning of court. And you're all going to be like, I knew her when she was doing this, and that. Trust me. Allie, it's just a connection, honey. Don't try to make sense of it. It's just like any other connection. And Thomas, that's just an excuse. So don't do excuses no more. There is no difference, Allie. There is no difference. They're both connections. And I know you probably didn't want to hear that, and you're probably like, what is she talking about? But she said, what's the difference between a twin flame and a soulmate? It's a connection. That's it. I'm done putting names on things. And the only reason why we feel like it's so much more difficult is because we're literally in that moment, and that's that. For those who choose to stay trapped, you already chose to sit under a rock, and there's nothing I'm going to be able to do to change that. So you can either choose to get out of Kansas, or you can stay in Kansas. And not to mention, you're welcome. And not to mention, if it doesn't come in, it's not because you're not necessarily ready, but it could be the other energy that's not ready. Okay, like you can't change people. They gotta want to change themselves. Okay, and that's the reality of it. It truly, truly is. You gotta use your intuition on making choices. Your intuition is what moves you in the direction you're supposed to be. Your soul. Listen to your soul. The boundaries are given. The boundaries are given. Okay, and I'm not trying to like butcher certain things in the last couple days, but it's the reality. You guys got to know the truth of what you're getting into. Okay, but this is the next step of this year. Like you're supposed to progress. Okay, this is what these energy shifts are for. Okay, to wake people up, to go in certain directions. If it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. Okay, but that's because you're choosing not to accept. Okay, and that's my biggest thing. And it's not just the anger that I've been dealing with. It's my issue is I now have to accept the anger and accept how things are. Okay, it's not anything else but that. I'm in the process of accepting. Okay, if that makes sense. Letting go is the hardest thing you gotta do. But what's meant to be is meant to be. Okay, like the only priority that you should have is you. Okay, and then children, and then family, and then friends, and all that stuff. As soon as we stop prioritizing things, you will get to where you need to be. Okay. So just accept what's happening. As soon as you accept, you can change your perspective and go forward. So I'm going to attempt to do my cards now because I feel pretty balanced. It's hard with addictions. Yeah. But those will subside. That's what I'm saying. Like the universe works magic. Those who have alcohol issues and certain addictions, and trust me, if they have a bigger purpose and they know that that person can persevere and push through, they're going to make sure that gets nipped in the butt. I've seen it happen plenty of times when you think it couldn't or wouldn't or shouldn't, and it does. Okay. People get into those kind of moments because they can't face reality. Okay. They chose to put themselves in that situation. And then one thing leads to another, and then you're addicted. But again, it's your mind that's mentally now telling you that you're addicted, now telling you you need all that stuff. Okay? It sounds so cliche to say you can detox a lot. You can detox yourself without even medication or anything. It's strength. I know you guys are probably like, that's crazy, Court. You're not being sensitive. No. It's not that at all. I have a heart of gold, guys. It's not, okay? It's a struggle. But you're the only one that can find your own strength. Can somebody help, encourage, and motivate? Yeah. But you're the only one that can change you. And it's a lot easier than you think it is. Okay? It's a long process. I'm not, of course, okay? But it's worth it in the end. I'd rather go through 2 years of a shit show and hit rock bottom to have an amazing outcome. Okay, and live my next 50 years in harmony. Okay, so I split the deck at the Prince of Pence and the Tower. All right, so this Tower moment right now, I mean, a lot of people want to associate it with the eclipse, and which is fine, but to me, this talks about sudden changes. Okay, not so much like everything's being eclipsed out. Like a lot of things have already been eclipsed out. This eclipse is for way more than that. This eclipse is for a new path. Everything should have already been eclipsed out. That should have been eclipsed out. Okay, this is a solar eclipse. This is a different kind. This is now bringing in what is for you. And are you going to accept? Are you going to go down that path? Okay, so if things don't change for you, it's because you're choosing that. Okay, so the Tower and this energy is sudden change, shifts. Okay, it's not what we should be done eclipsing shit out. Okay, this is more like of course, stuff's still going to be eclipsed out. Of course, people still need to heal and do all this. But this eclipse is what brings us to where we need to be. Okay? So don't panic like, what's going to be taken, or blah, blah, blah. That shit was already taken if it was supposed to be taken. Okay? So within the next couple months, and some people feel this moon energy for a couple months, guys, depending on what sign you are. I know Pisces had a feeling this for the next couple months. So it's not an overnight thing. This tower is a sudden change. Okay. For whatever this reading is about, for this particular new moon, full moon and solar eclipse reading, this is a sudden change. But it shouldn't be shocking because you kind of already know what's coming, or you kind of already feel what's coming. You've already going through the signs, you're going through the anger, you're going through the sorrow, you're going through the healing, you're going through all this already. Okay? So this change, could be shocking, may not be shocking. Okay? But let's see what we get, okay? So far, so good. All right, so we got the Ace of Swords. I'm going to pull a few before I start reading because I want to see where it's taking us. I'm assuming it's kind of going to take us on the same lead as yesterday, but I don't want it to necessarily, okay? Because I want to try to get a different read, but I'm getting all the same exact cards. But let's just see, okay? It would only make sense that I get the same exact cards because that's it. It's just the way it is, okay? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It should be an amazing change, okay? So right now we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Chariot, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Prince of Pence, we have the Hanged Man, we have the High Priestess, we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Hermit. So let me pull one more before I start breaking down. I'm actually going to take that other one right there. And we have the Judgment, all right, with the Eight of Pence. So here's the thing too, Six of Swords. So it's basically all the same cards except for this Nine of Wands. Okay. Well, the High Priestess wasn't there. But listen, can you guys hear me okay? Okay. So listen. This Ace of Swords, okay, it talks about truths coming out. It talks about clarity. This also talks about, moving forward, seeing the light, okay, dealing with the sorrow we've had to deal with, dealing with the past, dealing with the echoes, dealing, okay? They do want you to change your perspective when it comes to something. They want you to be high and mighty. They want you to go towards the star. They want you to have this great strength. They don't want you in despair. They don't want you to be cruel. Like, you guys should be hearing the voice of the light already, okay? Like, this judgment call is the final call, and then next that you have the Eight of Pence. So it makes sense that this judgment would come in like this because this is your judgment call, okay? But in order to have this judgment call, you have to change your perspective. If you don't change your perspective, changes won't be made, okay? I don't think people understand that. You can't just be the same person and make a change. So please understand that. If you can't change your perspective and your outlook, you're not going to get nowhere. And that's the truth, okay? It has a lot to do with accepting, okay? Accepting that you have to have the strength to change your perspective in order to move forward, okay? So to me, this is clearly about moving forward. And this High Priestess here is she's got the power of her own truth. All right. She's got the great strength. She pushed forward regardless of the sorrow. Okay. This is kind of talking about yesterday's, but this judgment's big, okay, because it's primal fire. Okay. And with that being said, with Leo energy, it's huge. Whether Like, this is on you, okay? Not necessarily anybody else that's stepping into your life right now. When I clarify, we're going to get to that, okay? But as of right now, for you, as a collective, as an individual, I can't stress enough for those who are soul searching that you have to change your perspective in order to have this change. Okay. So tell me about the Ace of Swords. All right, the Six of Swords is coming back around. All right, and that's karma. All right, tell me about this Chariot. To me, this is the Chariot's the Five of Swords. See, this is how it was yesterday. So it's kind of the same storyline. All right, this is somebody. At one point, this woman or this particular individual felt defeated. Okay, when it came to the past, and this is why there's sorrow. Okay, but yesterday she didn't care. He carried the sorrow. She didn't carry the sorrow. Okay, so tell me about the Three of Swords. It looked like there was a third party. I said, yeah, see the Knight of Wands. Somebody was in and out, in and out. So here's the deal too. This person on my board, this person you're dealing with, okay, was somebody who was in and out of your life, okay? Somebody who sent cruel messages, somebody you felt defeated by. But I really feel like this person, it's the same thing. It's like their judgment too, because if they don't change their perspective, they're screwed too, okay? So everybody has to change their perspective as a damn individual. And that is the bottom line, okay? You can't get out of sorrow without changing your perspective. You can't move forward without changing your perspective. It's common sense, but it's that little common sense that we forget to add on our daily task, okay? So that is my main message for this particular read, all right? Because this person you were dealing with, yeah, was there love, was there feelings, was this all this, was there great intimacy? Yeah, there was all that, but at one point this person wanted nothing to do with the scenario, and that's when shit went downhill for you or for the other person, okay? And you've been sitting in this shit for a while, all right? So certain stuff has been eclipsed out, okay? And now this is the time to change your perspective if this is what you want in your life. You don't have to take it, okay? Tell me about the Hangman. So you got to change your perspective. I'm just trying to, and here's the deal. The woman already did, all right? So it's the Queen of Swords. So again, it's telling me you already did. I don't even want to put them in there. I don't even want to put my cards in the spotlight. But you already changed your perspective, or you're in the midst, okay? Here's the deal. As the females, it's the same as kind of yesterday, as the females changed their perspective, all right, because the thing is they felt defeated. There was nowhere else for them to go. I guarantee they had already hit rock bottom, okay? They knew there was no way to succeed unless they got themselves out of this particular energy, okay? Now this particular gentleman, okay, is gone through transformations, I'd say, in the last 6 months. Okay, some major eye-opening awakenings. And now that karma came back around for this particular gentleman, they're now seeing things. But this particular gentleman was also part of a third-party scenario, whether it's friends, a lover, it doesn't matter what it was. In the other read the other day, it was a lover, okay? But the bottom line for the woman when this decision came out, the Eight of Pens did come out, and it was because, do you really want to put your energy into something? Like, this is the biggest question right now, okay? Which makes sense, because if you want to move forward, okay, you have to change your perspective. If you don't change your perspective, you can't move forward. You repeat the same cycle. So to me, when you change your perspective, at that point, you're going to consider whether or not you're going to put energy into something, okay? And that is a huge, huge decision, because this is energy that was already put into something that already made you hit rock bottom, this is when you are at your lowest and you gained self-worth. You gained all this stuff, and it was difficult, and it was hard, and it was torture, and it was sorrow, and there was no happiness. It wasn't like that, okay? But now that you came into your power, because you were the Empress, or the Chariot, the Zephyr, all that, you were the Empress yesterday. Today you're the High Priestess, Okay, you're the high priestess because now you're using your intuition, you're using your wisdom, you're using your spirituality to get you where you need to be. Okay. The bottom line is still going to boil down to, where are you going to put your energy? Okay. Because this is a brand new path for everybody. Okay. So if there's certain stuff you have to cut out, you have to cut out. Okay. But this Queen of Swords in this reading, okay, look at the Empress, there she is. But in the Queen of Swords in this reading, okay, this isn't about just, yeah, it is about cutting out all this other energy, but this is about really changing your perspective rather than just cutting things out of your life because it's too hard to deal with. That's the number one foolish decision that people make. When it's going gets tough, they're out. Okay, it doesn't work that way. If it worked that way, you wouldn't keep finding yourself in the same situation. It's just not that easy to just cut out something just like that because you don't want to deal with it. You're effing yourself over when you do that shit. Okay, so tell me about this high priestess. All right, the Two of Cups. See, that's what I said. And she had the Two of Cups with the Eight of Pence with the Hangman yesterday because she's really considering this is a big decision for her. And yesterday, this particular person, you were dealing with somebody who was a little smug, okay? And I'm referring to yesterday, yes, because this is the same energy, it's the same cards, okay? The person you were dealing with was smug. There is a transformation, but this person thought they held the power. In all reality, they kind of did hold the power in order to come back in because you made offer after offer after offer, and you never got any results because you put so much damn energy you were giving to somebody while somebody was giving to somebody else. It just took you a very long time to figure that out. But this person held the power, okay? And they were smug. So, you moved away from that, okay? You were no longer being defeated because you came up as the Empress, okay? So now how we've been talking about using your intuition and all that when it comes to this, because this is why you're the high priestess. You have to use your intuition when this comes to the Two of Cups. Nobody can tell you what direction to go in. It's completely up to you where you're going to give your energy. But your energy is going to be needed for something. It's a matter of, can you balance out your energy and do multiple tasks, or do you have to focus on just one to get to where you need to be? Maybe it won't be love. Maybe it will be work. Okay. Maybe it won't be work and it will be love. It just depends on what's meant to cross your path right now. You have to look at it that way. If you can't look at it that way, there's no point on even trying to, I don't even know where I'm trying to go right there. All I know is that there's no point if you're not trying to change your perspective. And that is the God honest truth. Okay. In order for anything to change in your damn life right now, if you do not change your perspective on the direction that you want to go and how to consider how to use your energy properly with boundaries, that is your only way to a successful future as of right now. So, tell me about this Hermit. So, yesterday it was the gentleman, soul searching, all right? Because you've already done that. Like, this person is going through a transformation. A lot of people aren't going to believe that, okay? But that's why you're the high priestess, because this person is going to be good, all right? The Nine of Pence. So this is the same as the other thing. This is smug. It's smug energy. And I will tell you, with a couple of my other reads, okay, when it came to this smug energy, there's still a motive, okay? That's why you have to use your intuition. And a couple months down the road, things can get really good, okay? But that's why it talks about when you come into union, it's going to take a couple months before you're on the same page. So they're basically saying, be careful how you invest your energy and where you're putting your energy, because it really needs to be conserved for your path as an individual. The motive is not sex. It's not. That's the least of it right now. That's not a motive. They can probably get a piece of ass anytime they want. This motive is bigger than that. You're dealing with a manipulator, a narcissist, somebody smug. If you got money, I guarantee that's a motive. If you got potential, I guarantee that's a motive. If they know you're going places, that's a motive. Okay? So just be careful. Has nothing to do with sex. They can get asked anyway. All right? For real. You're probably thinking sex because it's kind of who you're dealing with and how they came in. But here's the deal. Change your perspective. Okay? Because that would be a foolish motive just to come in and get a piece of ass. That's stupid. That's somebody who's going nowhere. See you later. That don't even knock on my door. Spirit wouldn't even allow that person 5 miles within me. Okay? And and when my twin comes back, I guarantee it's work. I don't even think it's love, it's sex, nothing. It's friendship. It's how do we get the friendship back? Okay? Could it lead to love and all that other stuff? Yeah, I mean, it could lead to a lot of things, all right? But that's not what that's all about, okay? So change your perspective real damn quick, because if you think that person's just coming back in for that, then your path is blocked, okay? Now, I'm thinking you probably only think that because of the past, okay? That can't be your only thoughts, but I get what you're saying with that, but you're thinking that because this is how this person came in, and this is what the tool you allowed in the beginning, and then you caught feelings, okay? And now there's sorrow. But this sorrow is attached to the night. It's not attached to you, okay? It's attached to it's attached to their own energy, their own scenario that has nothing to do with you. If you don't have money, there's still another motive. That's why I'm saying the first couple months is going to be rocky, okay? That's why I mentioned the whole union thing is going to take a couple months in order to really come in, okay? So go with the flow, all right? Tell me about the Nine of Swords. And I believe this person is the Nine of Swords, all right? I don't really think they're hiding anymore or they're scared. It's just, it's still the unknown to them, but it's not so much fright. It's they're thinking of themselves. They're on their own path. And they're thinking, do I do this with or without this person? That's what I'm saying. I just said to you with the foolish man, look at that. They're on their own path. Please listen to me. The person that comes back into your life right now, they are on their own path, and so are you. And I've been stressing that from the damn beginning. You guys can take a journey together, but as individuals, okay? You need to understand that this is not just about intimacy in a relationship. This is not what this is about, okay? Not at this point of your lives, okay? It's not. For those who understand this, this is your read. But you need to fully understand exactly what it is I'm saying. This person's been through a fight their whole life, and probably so have you. You probably have been battling things that have nothing to do with each other. Okay? So this particular person that was in and out, you caught feelings for. Eventually you were defeated. You never got the truth. It's been this, and this has also been a couple years or more. This is not something that just happened 6 months ago. This is not your read if that is the case. This is definitely 2 years and out. 2 years to 20 years. Okay? But this person is on their own path. They're on their own individual. And there's been transition, but there's still a little smugness, okay? But you guys are here to guide, learn each other, okay? That is the yin and the yang of any connection, is balancing out energy, compromising, that kind of stuff, okay? You're going to support each other. And that is the beauty of this connection. So if you guys can compromise, that's why I'm saying in a couple months from now, things can change or somebody else can come in. I mean, wouldn't it be amazing to just have a twin as a best friend or a connection in general, just as a best friend, and you can still have a life partner or somebody else? It doesn't necessarily have to be that particular person. But here's the deal. This connect is that important where they're making sure it comes back together, whether you're intimate or not. Please understand that. This is not just about a relationship. It's so much more than that. Obviously it could be sex involved and it becomes a relationship and a partnership and all that. Yeah, eventually. But when they first come back around and you decide together what it is you're going to do, it is not necessarily about a commitment. I haven't even been thrown commitment cards. That is not what this is about. This individual that is changed, okay, is on their own path just like you are. So that is a beautiful thing, okay, because that's how you know this person has also gone through a transformation, okay, because now they realize you're part of their lives. They just don't know how you're part of their lives. Just like, say that was my twin. It's the same thing. Like, okay, she's part of my life, but how? How does she play a part? It's the same thing with me. I don't know. It's unknown. That's why it is time to come together to figure it out. No more BS. All that shit should be gone when this person steps back into your life. If it's not, cut that shit right out. Okay? You have to go with the flow with this particular spread. This is about an individual journey with your connection that you love. It is not about a relationship. Could they come in and say, this is what I want? Yeah, okay. But the Two of Cups, all these cups, guys, the Ace of Cups, it's self-love. Okay, the Two of Cups, it's mutual love. But I love my daughter. My daughter loves me. It's a connection. Tell me about the Last Judgment. Love is the strongest force, guys, okay? But just because you love somebody like that so deeply does not mean you need to be sexual with this person. Okay, so now we have the Two of Pentacles with the Last Judgment. That's balancing things out. This is exactly what I'm saying. It's not decisions. This is harmonious change. This is balancing out the scales. And it sits next to the Eight of Pentacles. All right, so it could be the Ten of Pentacles. You guys could balance each other. You could balance out the scenario and work towards stability. Okay, it's a beautiful read. This is not about a relationship. If this person comes in and wants a relationship, I don't know what you're going to do. Okay, that's on you. That's why you're the High Priestess. You know about this connection. They know about this connection. It is now time for the two of you to figure it out. It is not time for bickering. It is not time to only have sex on your mind. It is not time to think about what's his favorite meal so I can cook it for dinner. Nah, because right there, your priority went to shit. Okay? Change your damn priority. You have to be able to willing to change your perspective to make the change. You got to figure out where your energy is going to go regardless of this connection. And yeah, it does talk about having a new start, but it's not going to be the new start you think it is. But regardless, it's still going to be beautiful. Okay? I have to run to the bathroom because I've had a lot of coffee. I'm going to put my stones right here. I'll be right back. Oh, damn. Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Check. All right, so listen. Bottom line, probably going to clarify a couple more things, but I'm going to tell you right now, bottom line, this is about a connection. This is about an individual journey and whether or not you guys are going to take a journey together, but as individuals. This is about supporting each other. This is about putting effort where effort is deserved, where it can be balanced, where your effort needs to go. You guys can hear me clear again, correct? Good morning, sweetie. Okay. So This is going to be work, okay? This person you're dealing with too, this particular gentleman, and I'm reading it as masculine and feminine, okay? If you're same sex, take it on whoever's who, okay? But I will tell you, you were dealing with a narcissist and manipulator. That just doesn't go away, okay? It's subsided, and now, you know, karma came back and hit them full circle. So this is where a little bit of the sorrow is, but yet the sorrow has nothing to do with you, even though they're now regretting certain stuff, okay? But we're past that. That's not what this is about anymore. This is about still being aware of the scenario. That's why I'm saying, like, regardless, this isn't going to come together like that for a couple months. Even if you guys are together and working on it, the true connection won't be solid for a couple months, okay? And you know, the ironic thing is the high priestess, I mean, she's the second one, and you know, that's a couple. Here's the two of pence, that's a couple. All right, it did talk about in all my reads, it's always these two. It's the twos, it's a new path, it's a connection, it's a journey, it's where we going to build stability and foundations. And when I clarify and I talk about intentions, it talks about, you know, it gives me the 4 of wands, and you know what I mean, because it talks about the stability, like this last judgment. Like I said, in order for things to move, you have to change your perspective. It takes two. It is not just you, okay? Yeah, as an individual, but as this individual too. So if this individual comes in, this individual is ready just like you, okay? So give it a shot, okay? But use your damn intuition, all right? I'm not saying let your entire guard down or be vulnerable, XYZ, okay? Because this person's motive before in the past couple weeks were for them to be vulnerable, okay? For little slick Rick over here to slide their way back in, all right? But here's the thing, they don't need to do that. So be honest and be truthful, okay? I'm content. I don't need my twin coming back in and being like, trying to be like that person. Nah. If you just want to be friends or this, and that, or you got a motive and you want this, and be freaking straightforward with me. I'd rather you be like, listen, I want to be friends, or, you know, I'm attracted to you, but the sexual attraction's not there anymore. Like, regardless, I just want the damn truth. That is the only way this is going to work. So don't settle for less. You still have to use your intuition here. It's very important. You can't just let your guard down in this scenario, because you got to remember this as an individual. This is your path too. This is affecting your journey. So you still have to make the right decision. You might have to cut this person out. You might not. But you have to figure it out together. If this person comes back, they're asking you to figure it out together. Okay? You get what I'm saying? It's an intense read, guys. I get it, but it is the reality of the situation. You really should watch the video a couple times. Okay? Because it's not about the past. It's not about cheating. It's not about all this. I mean, this is way bigger than you think. And this is why they're letting me get the message out for you guys. Because it's not the average message you would get from a reader. It's just not. Okay? They don't explain how things work. They don't break it down like that. You know what I mean? Like, they may have the basics, but they're not covering your ass like this. Okay? So, tell me about this 8 of Pence. And this is really working together. This is really about, way too many, where you're going to put your energy. Okay? So, let's see. Tell me about the 8 of Pence. It's the devil, and that's exactly where it is. Where are you going to put your, I don't want to put the card in there, but where are you going to, it's not a bad thing, but they're basically saying, with this connection, with this bond, because it's strong, with this bond, where are you guys going to put your energy? It's bigger than just the two of you. It's way bigger than that. And if you don't understand that, this read is not for you. This devil, this connection, this is a bond where this is not just sexual. This is not, you guys have already been intimate. You've been down this road, but this is not what this is about. This bond, it's like you're linked. It's universal. This is spiritual, guys. This person is spiritual, whether you know so or not. This person is very spiritual, but it could just be like a different spirituality, a different religion. You could be spiritual. They could be Muslim. You could be Catholic. They could be Christian, or it doesn't matter. Okay, there's religion, there's spirituality here. Okay, and it could be two different, but it doesn't matter. The point is, this bond was agreed upon coming back into this, okay? It was a contract. Everybody, there's no such thing as a coincidence. Everyone has soulmates, but there's certain contracts with certain people, and this talks about a damn contract, okay? This is not one that can be broken, and this person has figured it out, and you always had the inner knowing anyway. So this is way bigger than just getting, I gotta balance out these damn freaking hands. This is way bigger than I think some of you guys are aware of. This is where are we going? Where are we spending our energy? What is it that comes next? Are we gonna work together? But I'm talking work together as in a journey, as in a path, as a spiritual thing, as helping other people. This is not like, hey, we're coming into union and freaking everything's back to normal and jumping rope and we're singing in the rain and you know we're communicating and blah 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 blah, blah and that. After that, get that out of your head. As soon as you change your perspective, the yin and the yang are gonna balance. Okay? It's a very beautiful, beautiful connection, guys. Okay? It really is about supporting each other in the direction that you're going. Okay? It's support. The two of you clearly understand each other. The two, I'm telling you, it's still not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. Okay? Tell me about this Princess of Pence. And this is you looking right at the Hangman. You have to change your perspective. See the Nine of Cups, all right? That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not the smug. They got the 9, you got the 9, okay? You guys are aligned, okay? It's just a matter of coming together. But this talks about material happiness. This 9 of Cups. This is not the average love. Like, this is not a wish. This is material happiness. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys have a damn contract. Okay? And whatever it is, it can bring you a shit ton of money. I'll tell you that right now. Money is definitely involved in this reading. And I'm just not stressing it because I'm a love channel. But you want money? You can have it. You got to choose to go in the right direction with or without this person. You got to choose what to put your energy into. You got to choose if this is the right contract because you can get multiple contracts. You can get, things. Once the two of you decide to take this journey together, but as individuals, all these things are going to come your way because you chose to wake up. You guys are going to be very, very stable and abundant all the way around within time. This is not an overnight thing, but within time, you will have everything you truly desire. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Four of Pence, it's earthly power. This is what I'm saying. This is 3. Okay, this is not about holding on to certain things. This is not holding on to your money, holding on to feelings, nah. This talks about being in the 3D. You have the power to change things on Earth. Do you guys get that? If you don't get this reading is not for you. I'm serious. This reading is so much bigger than you think it is. Okay? You were here for a reason. This is why you're the damn high priestess. You have to, because a lot of people don't want to trust this scenario. A lot of people don't want to take this risk, but this is about supporting each other. It's a connection. Try to figure it out. Okay? But this is about earthly power. You have the power on Earth right now to make this shift. But it is on you. And I got the damn goosebumps. It's on you on what you're going to put your energy into. All right? That's that. It's definitely coming back around. I really don't have anything else to clarify. You are the high priestess. You already know about this connection. This person's looking right at the 2 of Cups, looking right at you. Okay? Yeah, this person was smug. This, you know what I mean? Tell me about the Knight of Wands. This person has been coming up as the King of Swords. Who's this Knight of Wands? It's not who, it's what it's all about. All right? This is the 10 of Wands. This is coming out of what it is they the oppression, the depression, the guilt. This is coming out of all of this. It's finally a 10. Okay, coming out of sorrow, coming out of all this stuff. All right, because they were at their 9 for a very, very long time. Always searching for something that they thought would be beneficial, that they're now seeing is not the reality of the situation. So this person's been through a lot, just like you. But again, we can't slap band-aids on it. Okay, you had to go through this too. Okay, this person satisfied themselves in different ways, but it was the wrong way. I can't say it was the wrong way. It's the way it had to go down. It was divine. That's how it was. It was the universe came out yesterday. It was universal. And look at that. It's at the bottom of my deck as we're talking about it. Okay, everything went down the way it was supposed to be. And that, I was just gonna say, that came out yesterday with that and the other stuff. So it's exactly what it is. All right. I'm just reading it in a different way. Okay. Well, kind of the same way, but and I'm kind of just filling in with little things here and there. But that's what it is. You have this capability. That is the main message. Okay. I don't really need to. I can pull some additional cards real quick, just like I did yesterday. But in all reality, I really don't need to, because you are the high priestess. You have to use your intuition when it comes to this bond, this connection, this new journey. You really need to know where to put your energy. If you're not willing to change your perspective, you're not going to balance shit out. You're going to stay in Kansas. Okay. You're going to stay on the game board, and I'm done on the game board. Okay. Being in the 3D is an effing game. All right. It's figuring your way out of it because of conditioning. All right. So you have the power. You have the spiritual power to move forward and make a difference in people's worlds. I mean, look at me, guys. You guys can do the same shit. Okay. Like, you don't need a degree. You don't need to spend $100,000 in a college education to change people's lives. Okay. You don't. That's conditioning. You know, if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, all the other things, then yeah, okay. But here's the thing, you're on a spiritual route. You don't need college degree for spirituality in order to make millions or to be happy. You don't. What you need is to use your damn soul to move forward. Any additional messages, please? Any additional messages? Talk things out. Work through them. Decide. Yep, here you go. Additional messages. 3 of Wands. I'll pull a couple more, but this is strength. This is that strength I've been talking about, to push through, to make these changes, to support each other, to really think about where you're going to invest your energy. And to me, this is where you go next with this energy. There you go, 8 of Pence. All right, have the strength. All right, this is the power of the truth. It's the power of the earth. Like, stop rooting what it is. Okay, you planted seeds, you planted all this shit. The connection's here, but this is brand new. This is not about a damn commitment. This is about a soul contract, pushing through, using your gut, following your damn soul to happiness, to make a difference. Okay? One more. Additional messages. All right, the Princess of Cups. This was just like yesterday with the Princess of Cups, making this decision because this new connection is back. The feelings are back. The connect is back. This is the same person now deciding whether or not where they're going to put their energy, and having the strength, because like I said, a lot of people aren't going to trust this scenario because of the hidden motive, because of the past, because of this, because of XYZ. Okay? But you're going to consider it. And that is a good thing, because you guys have a contract. Not everybody is meant to come together and work together, but regardless, it's still a contract. They're still asking you, because here's the deal. If you're relating to this does not mean necessarily it's this time around it's for you. Okay, if this other person doesn't come in, if this person comes in, yeah, it could be for you, and it is for you. But they made the decision to come in because there's been changes, this and that. Go with the flow, okay? There's been changes. I can't say it's been extremely drastic, maybe for them, but when it comes to you, it's still the unknown. And as for you, it's still the unknown, okay? So it works both ways. But this is you. This is the connection, feeling the connection again. This is having the strength to put some time in this connection, because it is the Two of Cups. It's a mutual connection. So the bottom line is, where are you going to choose to put your energy? You have to be aware that there's still motives, there's still other stuff, okay? But that will subside within a couple months. Like there's trust issues. Yeah, you're not the only one that has trust issues. They have trust issues too. This person is not used to this, whatever this is either. They don't have bonds like this, just like you don't, except you accepted it way before they did. Okay, so this person is going to take a couple months for the two of you to be able to go with the flow and start trusting each other and really reconnecting and clicking where that click needs to be linked back together. Okay, I think that would make sense to you guys. But this Princess of Cups, tell me about these are reversed. The Star, that was at the bottom of the deck yesterday too. So this is enough said. All right, it's universal. It's divine, and it's beautiful because you're the High Priestess. You're the Star. Okay, you're the Chariot. You pushed forward. Now this person that you were dealing with, okay, was coming up as, you know, the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords, all this stuff, and the Emperor yesterday, because those feelings aren't feelings like that. They don't know how to express those type of things. Like, stuff grows. Okay, you got to be able to just go with the flow, because this is way, way bigger than a commitment, okay? But now this person is ready to take a journey. Now this person realizes you're part of their journey, even though it's an individual journey, but you're here to support each other. Tell me about the Devil. To me, this is just a straight up bond and a connection and an earthly contract, okay, is what this is. And if this sounds crazy to some of you guys, then it's not your reading either, okay? Yeah, the Two of Swords, all right? So it's the Lord of the Peace restored. The Lord of the Peace restored, okay? It's restoring harmony. Two of Pence, like I said, we're balancing each other out. Harmonious change. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So I don't really need to go any further. You guys know what this is all about. All right. And then we go the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, it's destined right next to the Star, the universe, all this shit. 10 of Pence. Here comes stability if you choose. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can still choose to cut this out if you choose to. But after very careful consideration, I would definitely give it a couple months before you jump the gun on anything. I would at least try. Okay, let him know he messed up. Well, yeah, you got to be completely honest. You got to go about it in the right way, though. You should be an adult. Your perspective had to have changed. Oh, and if you don't change your perspective, this read is not for you. That is the main message of this damn read. If you don't change your damn perspective on a new outlook on where this can go, it's not going to work. That's it. And the truth's got to come out. And they will. But this bond is not going to be, the bond is the bond, okay? The link is not going to link back up for a couple months, though. Even though you guys can still be together, whether it's physically or work, it doesn't matter. It's just going to take a couple months to really link back up. But these are baby steps. This is what I talk about, like with the tower and stuff. Like, this is what I mean when I say you can't, in order to not repeat a cycle, this is what I'm talking about. You can't just go back. Say you were with this person for 8 years and you had kids or whatever the scenario may be, okay? It doesn't matter. It still has to break down to nothing, to crumbs, to dust. Everything had to be burnt. Everything's back, ashes to ashes, okay? That's what this is. Like, it's baby steps. It's getting to know each other. It's figuring out you guys' MO and perspectives and how you guys work together spiritually and who has what gift and who's more capable of doing this and doing that, because you're the yin and the yang. You balance each other out. He's going to be way better at something and you're going to be way better at something, and that's when you come together and you compromise, and that's when you have those ding dong doorbell moments, like woohoo epiphanies. Okay, that's what this is. It's beautiful. The only way to start from ground zero. It's building blocks. It's baby steps. It's the only way. It's really getting to truly know this person. The two of you truly don't know each other like that. All you know is that you share this remarkable bond, a strong bond, very, very strong bond, very, very intense, strong bond. Okay, that makes that difficult too. Because say you really want more and this person really doesn't, okay, you then have to change your perspective because the universe still wants you guys to work together somehow. So that's what I'm saying. You have to change your perspective. So it isn't this person. That's why you guys have to talk, communicate. You got to balance out your energies. You got to figure out what direction you guys want to go in. Okay? It's not going to be easy, but you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. All right? It's meant for it. It's programmed for you to do. Okay? It's getting out of the conditioning and all this other shit and seeing stuff clearly in order for you to persevere and be abundant all the way around. Snapping out of the damn conditioning. Snap out of it. All right? And there's that. Check yourselves, all right? Real freaking quick. Because this is way bigger than what you can possibly imagine. A year from now, if this is your scenario, woo-wee, you're going to be on top of the world. I promise you that. But you have to accept and change your perspective. I promise you, I'm not shitting you. I'm really not. You're going to see a drastic changes in 3 months. A year from now, forget it. You can be out of the freaking city into the suburbs, like whatever your case may be. You don't even have to be, you could be dead broke and be on government assistance and persevere and push through this. And a year from now, own your own home and have have what it is and have the strength to persevere and change people's lives. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to have a college education or like, you can change your life, but this person has to change too. What did I say in one of those videos? Like, this is going from like, this person took a drastic change, like ghetto to Jehovah Witness or something like that, right? But that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't need money to persevere. You don't. Please understand that. You don't need money to make an impact in other people's lives. Is money nice? Yeah, obviously you got to pay the bills, okay? Trust me, I was real scared about going through my savings, making a drastic change, leaving a job where I made really good money, okay? Like, trust me, I know, but I put myself in that situation because I had the faith, because I had the inner knowing. I gave myself a year where I'd be able to, pay bills comfortably and all this other stuff without completely blowing my money. And thank God it only took a couple months before money came in. And it didn't even take that long. It was like within a month, within 3 weeks, the money started flowing. Okay. So yeah, it's a little scary to start off. All right. But if you're doing the right thing and you're on your path, you're on something bigger and better, something that makes you happy, you're going to persevere. You really will. Okay? Doesn't matter. You will. You all have a phone, right? You can all do something. Reach out, start your own channels. It doesn't even have to be this. It could be anything. Okay? I'm telling you. You can even say you grew up and your father was an alcoholic and you saw, he never made a change, and because the cycle never changed, and now it's up to you to change the cycle. Okay? Change generations, change things for the better. So say that's your scenario and you saw how shit went downhill, okay? And it could be as simple as you stepping into an AA meeting and asking to volunteer and help out. And then I'm telling you, If you feel compelled to do that, do shit like that, because spirit will send the right person at the right time to change your freaking life. And I got the goosebumps. That's what I'm saying. You don't need money to help other people. And when you get the money, you better help other people. It will come back real quick, tenfold. I donate all the time. Every time you guys donate here and there, I donate. Okay, it's the same thing. And then it comes back tenfold. Okay, full circle. And then you know what? Then I donate more. That's how that works. What goes around comes around. What you put out is what you get back. And life is not about money. It's about the journey. It's about happiness. It's, everyone's like, oh, it's love. It's pictures. Nah, it's memories. It's the smiles. It's the damn feeling. It's the feeling. You want to know why? Because it's your soul. Nurture your damn soul. Take care of your soul. Hi, baby. Okay. So, I'm going to wrap this up because my message got out and I'm not going to keep slacking. Okay. I have a lot of stuff to do, and you are very welcome. Kai did agree. All right. And very, very important messages. I'm telling you right now, it's so divine. The two of you are very, very spiritual. Okay. This person's ready to take a new journey looking right at you. It's just a matter of coming in. You probably thought to yourself, you felt crazy in certain scenarios. Well, now this person does. Okay. And it's not like, yay, what goes around, karma, bite you in the ass. Nah, if you're thinking karma bit this person in the ass, you're not ready either. Okay? Not what this is about. Such a bigger picture. This is maturity. This is knowing that you're still dealing with a little bit of a narcissist, knowing that there's still a motive, but hanging in there because you know things are going to change. You know eventually things will balance out. And you're not doing it because this is who you really love. You're doing it because it's the direction it's going in is going to benefit other people, and you're doing it because you don't exactly know the unknown. You just know what your soul wants and where you want to go, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so much bigger. I mean, there's not one commitment card on here, guys. It's not like that. It's not. So if you think this is going to be super easy, but it does show stability in the end, balance. And that's what I'm saying. You have to build in order to get there. And if you don't trust this person and this person's got trust issues too, then you know what I mean? Like, you guys got to get to know each other. Regardless, if you live freaking 8 years together, you still got to get to know each other all over again, because when people change spiritually, things change. They change. Perspectives change. Thoughts change. Outcomes change, jobs change, children change, living scenarios change, okay? That kind of stuff changes. I'm going to pull, let me pick these up. I'm going to pull something real quick, but I'm telling you, this is all about, this is all about changing your perspective and putting your energy where energy is deserved to be. Where is it worth putting energy into this? Is it worth putting energy into that? And if so, how do we do that? Well, you have to change your perspective. You have to think outside the box, okay? We're programmed to stay in the box. F that shit. All right? Jack needs to crawl out of the box. No more waiting. No more waiting for him to pop, okay? Like, nah, that's done. Okay. Underlined issues, please. Underlined issues for this read. Underlined issues, please. Which I'm telling you is trust and not feeling safe and where to go. And that's what I'm saying. It's okay. It's the unknown. Okay. Clearly decide what it is you want, so it comes to you. All right. And extend your lightheaded energies to others. So this is what I'm saying. Like, it's real finances and career. It's real important on where you put your energy right now. And I told you, like, this financial and career, it's an underlying issue right now because you don't know where to go. It's still the unknown, okay? But you have to go towards the unknown. Like, you have to make the decision. Like, That's what all these tools are about. Make the decision to go towards the damn unknown so things change. Okay, religious factors. I already talked about that. It's a spirituality thing. Like your friends influence. I mean, your love life is influenced by religious upbringings or spiritual past. It's either, you know, with different religions. I'm not reading it like that. This is underlying issues. This is it. Like this is maybe this person's having a hard time because they know they're on a spiritual journey now, and maybe with this, let your friends help you. Maybe this is people not seeing them as who they were before because they're a new person, okay? And that becomes an issue. That becomes, you know, that's what stops you from being happy. That's what stops your life from moving forward is what will other people think? Who gives a flying rat's ass what other people think? If you're happy at the end of the day with what it is you do, that's the bottom line. That's how you persevere. That's how you change your perspective. That's how you move forward. And that's that. All right, we got the trust. We got living, forgiving, and learning. Okay, it's really about forgiving and learning and moving forward and expressing what needs to be expressed and having the self-respect to for yourself and as an individual to move forward. Okay, to shine, to help people. You know, and it's the safety thing again. Safe for you to love. You deserve love. You know what I mean? It's like keeping an open mind, but you and staying optimistic. It's all in a row. It all came out together. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like things will have to make a drastic turn, but a drastic shift. So you have to change your perspective in order for any of this to happen. What you put out is what you get back. I'm not saying right off the bat you have to trust and do all this stuff, but you have to have faith. You have to give it a shot, regardless if it's not the way you thought it would go. Well, it's not the way you thought it would go because you haven't changed your perspective yet. So don't nay or yay nothing right off the bat. You have to work through this. You have to figure out where can this bring me? How would we do this? Or where, you know, where can we get the support if we need XYZ? Like the two of you together will figure that out. Okay. So your main lesson right now, I'm not separating. So this is, you take it if it's your lesson or their lesson, but I'm assuming you guys, you know, you're taking this, the divine is asking you to do this together. So to me, this is a mutual lesson. Okay. So, well, it is because Kai just confirmed. All right, gratitude, being thankful for the life and the opportunity of what is about to be presented to you. And then you got freedom. It's a power to be free and create your own happiness. So this is what this is, okay? It's really about moving forward and creating what it is you want to create. Be thankful for the opportunities that are about to present yourself. That's what I said about this energy right now. Like everything that was supposed to be taken from us is being taken from us already, okay? It's already been taken. This is a time where we push and persevere and get on our new path and go where we're supposed to be going. Because this is it. Okay, be thankful for what you have, but you also have all these opportunities coming that will give you the freedom and the happiness in the way you want to create your own damn life. That is your lesson, to push through this, push through the damn conditioning, push through what will people think. Who gives a flying rat's ass what other people think about what it is you do with your damn life? Because do you think people are going to be satisfied with what I do? But no, but now I got thousands and thousands and thousands of people that look up to what it is I say and the messages I give. Okay. And now everybody else I had a hard time with it is now accepting it. Okay. But that was on them. That had nothing to do with us. Okay. Because we're following what it is we want to do. So it's the main message I said from the very beginning is changing your perspective to take new opportunities that are about to come your way. And this is what these eclipses were for. To get rid of what we don't need and to heal and start seeing things, you know, without freaking rose shaded glasses on and thinking, you know, everything's freaking bubblegums and rainbows and you know it, and it's not. Okay, it's, you want to create your own damn happiness, you want that freedom, you can have it. It's here. This is your lesson. Will you choose it? And then death, I'm learning that endings are nearly new beginnings. This is because you had a transformation. Be patient on yourself. Everything comes in divine timing. Okay, I don't need to pull any more lessons. This is your lessons. Be thankful for life and the opportunities that are about to be presented to you. Freedom. I pose the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Bingo. Bingo. If you're not here, and your life is not changed in a few months, you chose not to. You chose not to take this opportunity. You chose to stay in conditioning. You chose to stay in your little program comfort zone. You chose that because this energy shift is here for this to take place. Change your perspective, change your outlook, change your motivation, change. Change, 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 change. I love you guys. Oh, snap. All right, but this is an important read, and that's why they let this out. That's the only reason why they let me do this read for you guys today, and that's it. And it's the same damn electronic I used the other day. So how's that? Okay? And don't forget, I can't even put my car windows up still because of my damn energy. Okay? So don't be emailing me bullshit. Oh, I love you. Well, yeah, I love you too. But don't email me and tell me I need better electronics. What? Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't need 100 trillion freaking comments saying, I can't hear you. Your voice is distorted. Yeah, no shit. Okay? So there's that. I'm leaving it at that. I just felt the need to mention it again because don't do that. Everybody gets the messages when they are meant to get the damn messages. If you didn't hear it, then you didn't hear it. And the only reason why I was clear today is because it was a freaking important message. Important message. This is your life. This is your life path. This is shit's about to change. If you change your perspective. That's it. Don't be naive, but change your damn perspective. This is way bigger than a relationship, than intimacy. This is not what this is about. You want all that? You want what you desire? You push through on what it is that makes you happy and where you want to go. And don't you damn worry about what other people think about who you are or what you do or what you choose to do next. I don't care. Oh, will they support me or that? Nah, stop. You're stopping yourself. Stop. At the end of the day, it's your damn life. You push through. We're all spiritual because we know we have the inner knowing to do. We're born with all this, but we're conditioned, we're programmed. We still have all these things. It is your job to push through the programming. It is your job to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It is your job to recognize dark from light. It is your job to find the balance in the yin and the yang. It is your job to take care of you. It's your job to figure out what makes you happy. All these other things stop you. Ultimately, you make your own decisions. No one's got damn control over you. No one. No one. So anywho, you want things to change, you got to change them yourself. All right? Be careful what you invest your energy into, please. This won't be easy, but you can make it work. But you guys got to speak from the bottom of your hearts. You got to speak from your soul. You got to speak the truth. It's the only way it's going to happen. You can't just be naive to the scenario because you're still dealing with somebody as an MO, but in all reality, I'm sure you have an MO. Okay? So it works both ways. Just take care of you and follow what your soul wants. That's it. Okay? It's not going to be as easy as you think it is, but 3 months from now, you're going to see a drastic change. And a year from now, you're going to be living a brand new life. Okay? I promise you. It's if you choose for that to happen. Because you stop yourself. Things get too tough, or here comes a challenge, and it's like, nah, I'm going to back out, or I'm going to cut it off, or I'm going to block because you got other things that you think are more important. Well, that's bullshit because you're blocking your karma. It's going to come back around eventually. You're only procrastinating. You're taking a different path in your path, but eventually it's going to come full circle and put you back in the same place. So do you want to take care of it now if it can be addressed, or do you want to just brush it aside so it comes back in a year and you find yourself in the same damn place? F that shit. Okay? F that shit. That's what I say to that shit. If you have a chance to address it, address it. And this is universal. This is divinely time for this to come back together. So I suggest you put a lot of thought in where you're going to invest your damn energy. Okay? Because some of them are not ready. Some of them are. But you have to use your intuition on this one. You really do. And if somebody brand new comes into your life, this is all talking about what's happened in a past life. Take the chance. Go towards the unknown. It might not be a twin. It might not be this, or XYZ. I'm telling you, this could be a brand new person, and this could have all happened in a past life because we've all been here before. It's just a matter of, are you going to persevere through this challenge? Are you going to change your perspective this time around? Are you going to open up to your spirituality? Are you going to be aware now? Are you willing to take that risk? Are you willing to let other people see you for who you are and what makes you happy? Okay? Just be real careful where you spend your energy. That's it. They're giving you, they're going to give you a big boost of energy. Don't take advantage of that, because that's the universe opening it up to you, allowing you to see new possibilities and to take a brand new path. You know, if you're interested in something and all of a sudden you get this damn job offer, but you got to move across the freaking country and you're worried about leaving friends and family, or it's not the right time, or I got to leave my twin. F that shit. There's your opportunity. If you miss it, you miss it. I don't know what to tell you. You want to know why? Because you already effed yourself over. Because you're already thinking, what will other people think? Or God forbid I moved away from this connection. Nah, F that. Because if it's meant to be, guess what? That twin or that connection is going to get the job in the same damn country. In 6 months from now, you guys are going to bump into each other and you're going to be like, whoa, goosebumps. Okay? What's meant to be will be. You stop your own damn opportunities. You do it. So that's why I'm giving you examples on how shit works. You get a job offer, take it. If it seems tempting, if it seems like everything you wanted too good to be true, I did it, take it. Don't worry about who you're leaving, because at the end of the day, they're not in bed with you. They're not paying your bills. They're not the ones that make you happy. They will always support you. They're soulmates. They will always give you the support you need and seek, no matter if you're freaking down the road or in another damn country. And if you don't see that, you're not seeing the bigger picture. So don't tell me you didn't have an opportunity, because you just didn't see it. Okay? So change your perspective. It's time to grow up. It is time to have strength. It's time to support who needs support. It's time to come together as a damn collective and find what it is you want in your damn life. Okay? It's not all about relationships, guys. It's not. All right? I love you guys. I love you guys. Have a great weekend, okay? Enjoy the energy, all right? Because stuff's coming your way. Opportunities are most definitely coming your way. Are you open to seeing the opportunities that are about to be presented? And this person coming back in your life, this isn't the opportunity. I mean, it's the opportunity, but this is not the bigger opportunity. This is the opportunity for the two of you to figure it out, balance out your energies to take the next one. This is only the first of many. This is not the only opportunity. Please understand that. This is so minuscule to what it is you're about to experience. This person coming in, tiny. This is nothing. All right? Like, y'all like, woo, this is nothing. This is the beginnings of the first step. Look at the big picture, guys. Okay? You too. And tonight when I'm at the concert, if I remember my phone works, I'll try not to go like this, but I'm constantly with music, and then sometimes I forget I'm holding my phone, so I'm sorry. I'll try my best. But I'm glad this message got out. Thanks to the universe, spirit. Thanks to, just big thanks. All right, because it's not the average message, and I'm not the average reader. Okay, it's real life. It's real life scenarios. I love you guys. I love you guys. I need to eat. I didn't even eat yet. Been running around doing shit. Cheer starts soon. Had to pick up uniforms. Rah, 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 I love competition days, though. I love you. But are you going to come live again today? No. Wrapping up. I'm wrapping it up for the day. Okay? I'll try to come back tomorrow, but it just depends, guys. I had to meditate on this reading. Okay? I really had to be able to get this message out. And the message got out. Okay? So chances are stuff's going to be distorted for a while. I have stuff coming my way. I have stuff I need to figure out where I'm gonna go. I certainly have to change my perspective when it comes to things. Just because I've accepted certain scenarios, I still have to change my perspective when it comes to those scenarios so I can accept them more. But it also takes, stuff coming in for me to really accept certain stuff. You know where I'm going with that. But I'll try, but in all reality, I mean, I'm not trying to set it up and being like it's gonna be distorted, but chances are, because this was clear cut, okay? But I had to do a lot of work for this message to be clear cut for you guys. It takes a lot of energy, and I've had to do this the whole time and balance out my stuff, okay? Like, I'm literally gonna need a nap in 10 minutes, okay? For real. I don't think you guys understand the amount of energy that is put into stuff. It's just the way it is, okay? But it's worth it. It's worth it to me. All right, because that's not an average read. That is the bottom line, ladies and gents. It's a bigger picture, okay? Like I said, this person coming in, this is just a tiny start to a new opportunity. And it's probably huge to all you guys, but I'm telling you, the huge thing is what's after this. This is not the big pot. This is not like here's my opportunity. Nah, this is not that. This is the beginning of the opportunity. You guys get that, right? You two coming together and working on something, it's just the beginning. That's not the big opportunity. I hope you understand that. Okay? But I'm now for realsy gonna let you go. Okay? I gotta go to the bathroom again. So, lots of love. Lots and lots of love. Have a fantastic weekend. Like I said, I would definitely. Hi, Mike Breezy. Mike Breezy, the herbalist. Have a fantastic weekend. I will definitely try to come back. Okay? But I really think this message was meant to get out today, and that's it. Okay? I need to take a little bit of a break and prepare for what's coming my way. Our way, I should say. For real, though. Okay? For readings, there should be something in the description box, but you can go to my homepage, scroll to the left, and find the About tab, and all the links will be right there for the readings, okay? You guys enjoy the weekend, too. Like I said, I'll try to come back, but because I have the energy. It's just a matter of if my energy is going to work with you guys. Like I said, my TV's not working. My phone doesn't really want to work. My emails don't want to open. And now my windows in my brand new car don't want to go up or down. And it plays whatever music it feels like playing right now because my energy is just that nuts. Okay? So I really hope they go up. It's more than just electronics, guys. It's energy. All right? But yeah, I'm going to go. That just sounded weird. Yeah. Anywho, I am grounded, girlfriend. If I wasn't grounded, I wouldn't be able to just pull off this video. Bye, guys. I love you. Bye. Bye. You too. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Word. Bye, guys. Thank you. Bye. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the new beginnings. Cheers to new beginnings. Bye, guys.